thank you so much for coming to Montreal Comic-Con. How's the experience been so far?
Oh, it's been incredible. I mean, they're taking amazing care of us, and I just feel really, really lucky and honored that they would invite me to come out. I love Canada. I love the weather here. I love the people here and the food. So yeah, it's been overwhelmingly awesome.
Have you gotten a chance to go out and explore the city at all?
I got to come to Montreal 3 years ago for Otakuthon, so I got to see some of the old town, and we went to an Indiana Jones exhibit. I was like, it just happened to be here. It was really awesome. So this time, not yet, but hopefully I can, spend a little bit of time. I'm thinking Sunday, maybe go back. Yeah.
I'm super impressed with your website. Like, it's so thorough, and I want to know what inspired you to go into such detail about each costume to post everything from the inspiration to the process.
I mean, I've been cosplaying for 15 years now, and when I started, there were no resources. Like, no one posted tutorials. No one even had websites. I think my first website was on GeoCity. Like, if you remember that.
Oh, totally, I did too.
Oh yeah. So I've always had sort of the notion of at least wanting to document how I did things, and because people were so curious back then, because like no one cosplayed, no one understood what it was. I just always put down exactly why I made something or how I made something, and that just kind of stuck over the years. So yeah.
And your costumes are unbelievably detailed, and I'm super impressed. It's like almost like high couture. Do you ever think of doing your own fashion line outside of cosplay?
Fashion, I mean, I think at one point would have loved to have gone into fashion, and I mean, it's just that cosplay sort of took over my life, and everything I've done over the years has been very reactionary. It's like, reaction to people asking me to make costumes for them, and people asking me for products, and like the accessories, like the ears and wings, and conventions asking me to go. So it just kind of happened that I'm sort of doing this for a living now, and it would be really great to do something with fashion, but I think I would need to devote so much time to it, because I would want to pour my heart and soul into it, that something would have to give. Like, maybe I have to take a break from this, from traveling, but yes, absolutely.
Well, we really appreciate having you here. Now, when it comes to cosplay, what's your favorite part? The production or the actual transformation when you get to put it all on and be out here?
I think a lot of people look at my pictures and they're just like, oh yeah, she must just love like dressing up, like the glamour of dressing up. And actually, I think what drives me to keep making stuff and to keep cosplaying even after all these years is the craftsmanship. It's actually the process of making something, and I really enjoy sort of pulling myself away in my sewing room, and like the whole world kind of turns to gray, and all I do is just craft. And I think that's what art does. Like, if you find something you're really passionate about, nothing else really matters. So I think the byproduct definitely is the transformation. And while I really enjoy the transformation, it's very important for me to still make and design and everything, like be hands-on. So,
is there any technique that you haven't tried yet that you'd like to get your hands into?
Of course, I think, yeah, it's like always, there's always something to learn. I'm still, even if it's a technique I know, with a new costume, you can hone it, you can do it better. And so for me, I really would like to, I've dabbled a little bit with latex. I'd like to, make something else in latex. I would like to learn more about putting lights in costumes. I've done it a couple times, but it's just, wanting to do bigger and better, and yeah.
And so what's next? I'm really hoping for season 2 of Heroes of Cosplay, but what's next for you?
I'm not sure about the show yet. I think it just depends on if the network can find a way to produce it again, because it's very expensive and very, very logistically difficult show to produce. So I'm really excited about a comic book that's coming out that I'm doing with Lion Forge. It's actually basically going to feature me as Yaya, and it's going to have conventions and cosplay in it. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I will be a superhero. I'll have powers, and it's just incredible. It comes out at the beginning of October, so just in time for New York Comic-Con. So.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to go pre-order that. Oh, excellent. And where can people get their hands on that when it does come out?
It will be available, all over the place, like online as well as in comic book stores. It's being distributed by IDW, and it's called Wondrous too. And for me, of course, I'll be posting about it on my Facebook. I'm very, very active. Facebook is Yaya Cosplay. And then on Twitter and Instagram, I'm Yaya Han. So.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us. And I can see you have quite the lineup of very adoring fans. I can't wait to say hi.
Thank you guys so much for being so patient and coming to talk to me.